Hi, my name is Justin, and this is my first rant about music I don't like, but we're just going to start with one artist at a time, and if you enjoy my rants, then you can join me for my next artist. Um, Today and welcome to Bird Point O. Kind of like Tosh Point O, but I'm Bird Point O. Um, but Tosh, you inspired me to do this interview because if somebody can sit in front of a green screen and rant about stuff, then why can't I? I think it's pretty cool though, and you're a hilarious guy, so keep doing everything that you're doing. Also, all right. So today's topic is Bruno Mars. I don't know how everybody feels about this guy or this so-called musician. I honestly I don't know where you came from, Bruno Mars, and who you paid to become a musician or whatever. But honestly, I think you're a good singer and all, but you're a horrible songwriter, or you let horrible people write your songs. Um, okay, so first off, we'll just cover your first song that I hear constantly on the radio because you probably paid Clear Channel a whole lot of money to play this song until people are like, oh, well, I hear it all the time. It must be good. I must like it. So, and honestly, the Clear Channel, you gotta stop this crap because you're just pumping out loads and loads of music that you have no idea how it's affecting America's youth these days, like gangster rap and all. I won't even go into it. Anyway, so Bruno Mars' song "Grenade." All right, we'll just start off at the beginning. He says, he there's not really much of a story or anything that leads into the song, or much of anything. All it is he's kind of talking, and all of a sudden he's like, I kissed you and your eyes were wide open. Why were they open? I give you all my love, I give you all my loving, and you tossed it in the trash as you did. And then he's like, I'd throw a grenade, or I'd catch a grenade for you. I'd throw my hand on a blade for you. I'd jump in front of a train for you. I would take a bullet to the brain for you. Okay. And I've actually talked to quite a bit of few women about this song. And the general consensus is psycho. Yeah, dude, women don't want to be told that you're gonna die for them, that you're gonna throw your hand on a blade, or catch a grenade, and you're gonna jump in front of a train from them. You know what? I just want to go over this real quick. When are you ever going to be in anywhere, Bruno Mars, that you are going to have grenades in the line of, you're going to be in direct line of fire, or your woman is going to be in direct line of fire of grenades? I know this is a lot of metaphorically speaking stuff, but still, dude, listen to what you write. You would jump in front of it, you would throw your hand on a blade. So I'm still trying to figure that out. How is it possible that you throw your hand, do you have it, are you going to go, onto the blade? I mean, how is this working? Are you in a ninja sword fight? Couldn't you, talk it out? I mean, isn't there a better way than, chopping off your hand to impress your woman? Then you would jump in front of a train. Okay, that probably right there alone is the reason why her eyes were wide open. And you ask, why were they open? That's why, dude. Because you tell a woman you're going to jump in front of a train for her, she's going to be like, dude, if I'm not good enough for you to stick around and be my woman, and you're going to jump in front of a train to impress me, then, take your ass on, jump in front of a train. But okay, and then you get into you're gonna take a bullet to the brain for her. okay, you know, maybe you might be in a situation that, you know, somebody is shooting at you and you would jump in front of that bullet for her. But why, by any means, would you shoot yourself in the head to like save your woman? When you want to figure out a way that you could save yourself and your woman so that you guys aren't gonna, so that you don't die with her, so you can spend all this time with her, all this love that you profess towards this woman. Okay, just stop for a minute. You see that behind me? Oh, that's Elvis. That's a musician, the king of fucking rock. Excuse my language. Anyway, back to my story. Okay, so you said all these things, blah blah blah. We've gone over why her eyes were open, because she's thinking, dude. Mostly, she was thinking, this guy is psycho. I can't believe I just got myself wrapped up into this, and I want to get away as fast as I can. And maybe if I open my eyes while I'm kissing him, he'll realize this and be freaked out and go away from me. Okay, so let's go over the woman's side of this. Okay, of course no woman is gonna do this for you, dude. You're a man. You are a man, or supposedly a man. You know, and men do this stuff for women as heroic things, okay? Women are heroic in many ways, but I'm sorry, but no woman is going to kill themselves. No sane woman is going to kill themselves or do any of that stuff for a man, okay? For one, statistics say that 9 out of 10 women commit suicide for attention. And then only very few of those women actually successfully commit suicide. So, you know, basically all the things that you've talked about were some kind of form of suicide other than the hand on a blade, which, you know, I guess you could die from bleeding. So women, you know, women are very heroic, but their heroics come from the love of their children. You know, women will do a lot of things for their men, but, you know, come on. When it comes to it, a woman is only going to truly die for her children. She would jump in front of anything, planes, trains, automobiles, for her kids. You know, she would jump on top of grenades for her kids. You know, she would do many, many things, and I'm talking about many things. But one thing I know a woman won't do, a sane woman won't do, is shoot herself in the brain, okay? Because almost all of the suicides that women have done have been from popping pills, hanging themselves, or they shoot themselves in the chest because women do not want to hurt their face. So with saying all this, Bruno, I'm just assuming that you are either gay or that you have never, ever, ever, or that you just don't know anything about women at all. I mean, at all. And it just dumbfounds me, actually. Just listening to that song, dude. Basically, you're telling people that you are insane and that you're gonna die for some woman, and and honestly, all the women that I've told this to think one thing. They think, psycho. If any guy wrote me a song or told me that he would die for me, goodbye. I mean, dude, seriously. You know, if you want some pointers from me about women and, like, you know, how you treat them, or, you know, what you should say to them, you know, you would say stuff like, hey babe, I would swim across the ocean or swim across this lake so I could be with you if you were on the other side, or I would climb to the top of that mountain if I knew you were up there, or if I knew you were on the other side of the world, I'd fly to that side of the world just to find you. You know, that is not psycho. It's still a little weird, but, you know, I mean, things are a lot different these days than when, you know, even I was a kid. You know, the way that we talk to women and we progressed our feelings towards them. But then over the years, people have gotten a little bit more outgoing with the way that they love people, so to say, and men have gotten to the point where they're, you know, oh, I'm going to die for you, I'm going to kill for you, I'm going to kill somebody for you, I'm going to kill myself for you. But honestly, what does that do for you? What does that do for anybody else? It does nothing. Somebody's dead, and then everybody else is sad, you know, and nothing has been accomplished. So what I'm saying, Bruno Mars, stop writing crappy songs. Don't let somebody else write your songs if that song is yours. And if that song's yours, man, get rid of it. Take it off the air. Apologize for it, because what you're doing is making yourself look bad. Also, I want to ask you about a certain song that you wrote about you're amazing just the way you are. Okay. Did you steal that song from James Blunt? Because it awfully sounds, it really sounds like You're Beautiful by James Blunt. You know, you're beautiful, can't you see? That's a real song, dude. And then you wrote this song, You're Amazing Just the Way You Are, and all I think about is You're Beautiful the Way You Are by James Blunt. And then the funny thing was, the first time I ever saw you was Thanksgiving morning. You were on the Today Show doing that, you know, in the middle of the street singing thing. And you came out, and I was like, dude, is this one of the guys from Jersey Shore? Like, you had these, you know, the glasses and the, you know, your hat, which, you know, I've got one kind of like that. But, dude, you know, just because one thing works for you doesn't mean it works every day for you. So change the hat and the sunglasses once in a while. But anyway, then you got up on stage and you started singing this song, and the whole time I'm like, who is this person? And all these girls are like they had actually knew who you were. And then there was maybe 10 girls in the front of the audience singing the lyrics to your song, and the whole time I'm thinking, you know, either girls have, you know, some kind of insight to new music that comes out, or somebody paid all these women to learn your song before you came out. Because honestly, dude, I mean, I had never even freaking heard of you. I still don't even know who you are. All I know is that I heard the most disgusting thing that I wanted to rip my ears out. There's a radio station here in Sacramento, 100.5. I don't know who the DJ was. It was probably about 6 o'clock at night, and he said to the audience that listening to you was just, you know, and I knew it was all like some Clear Channel bullshit where he actually was saying something that he had, you know, that Clear Channel probably made him say, and then on top of that, then he was like, he brought Taylor Swift into it, who I'll get to that in a second, who he said that the best thing in the world he could think of is if Taylor Swift and Bruno Mars did an album together. I almost wanted to like jump through the radio and punch that guy out, because Taylor Swift, you are the most amazing artist I've ever seen in my entire life. Please do not change anything you are doing, and if you want a real man to treat you well and to worship the ground you walk on, but be a sane man and not say I'm going to do crazy things like jump off the airplane or whatever for you, and you know, you want a good person in your life, then you call me or you email me. Jake Gyllenhaal, you're a frickin' moron. I mean, you are just a moron. And honestly, Taylor Swift, the reason why you're having problems is because you need to stop dating movie stars. Stop dating fucking retards that think they're all that. Date a normal person. Date somebody that has nothing to do with music, nothing to do with art, nothing to do with TV. You know, date some person that you met off the street. You know, date me. You know, but seriously, that's what all of you actors' problems are. You all think that it's, you know, just because you're an actor. It's because you're dating other freaking actors. Anyway, Bruno Mars, your shit sucks, dude. Honestly, you need to remove that stuff off the air. I think that, you know, I don't know what you got paid to do that or what you paid somebody to do that, but it's crap. And, you know, and by far, you're a good musician. The way you put together the song, I did like, if it wasn't for the lyrics, you know, your acapella with the guitars and those guys was amazing. You're a fabulous vocal musician, but your material flippin' sucks. and you need to do something about the hat and the glasses because